Hey, welcome back to the vlog. So this week's reading was on food justice, which is a very interesting topic. I honestly think it's probably like the most important topic. And so naturally when you begin thinking of like food, you know, I think about like those ads where they have like starving children in the middle of a desert like scooping water or trying to stay alive, and just the way that the media depicts it as something that's like for the unfortunate, for those lower income, and kind of something to be rescued from. And so I think that depiction kind of, it has transformed the way, not transformed, it has contributed to the way that I see like the lack of food resources and the way that agribusinesses, you know, can be damaging to that, because I feel that when something is done purely for a commercial cause, the cost of the human cost of pursuing profit is inevitable, you know. And I mean, clearly this isn't the case for all agricultural businesses, but it's the case for a lot of them. So I am not a huge proponent of agricultural businesses, but I also just think that I definitely see it as a tenet of the modern world with our diminishing supplies, as opposed to, you know, our ancestors who were kind of the OG hunter-gatherers who, while they did leave an impact on the native species that they encountered, they never eradicated that. And I feel like they did face starvation and need, but instead of having that push them to try and you know, be the only surviving thing, they found inventive ways to survive off of their land. So I feel like we have that instinct within us as humans, and I feel like it's kind of turning back to that. That's important. And so I definitely, the whole what was her name, Karen Washington's talk on, you know, systemic racism and food apartheid is so true. I don't think it's an exaggeration, but that's just because I have been I have lived in both a very small agricultural island that is mainly comprised of native Hawaiians, and then I have moved to a very rich white suburban area comprised of upper middle class Caucasians, you know. And the difference between how available food is, how, you know, cheap it is, the amount of ease that some people deal with it, whereas like on Molokai we would have to like hunt for deer. Like it's just different. It's definitely very different, and I feel like the way forward is honestly by creating relationships between the two parties and helping them understand each other.